In today's video, we're going to be talking about the spot price of silver and gold, some catalysts that are having a negative impact on the markets right now, some important updates for the month of December, and I'm also doing a giveaway in the VIP club, and it ends on December 1st. Today is the last day to join. If you want a chance to win, I'm going to be picking 3 winners. Link in the description. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about both silver and gold, as well as the stock market very briefly, and some major catalysts that are having a negative impact on the markets right now, and a couple of more catalysts that are coming up in the very near future. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure to go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull. The link will be in the description. If you refer 3 friends before the end of the month, they're going to give you a free share of Apple worth over $150 right now. Today's the last day to do so. It's really easy. Just tell 3 friends. That's it. Webull link in the description. So today is Tuesday, November 30th, 2021. The current spot price of silver, as I'm filming the video, is $23.06. It's up 19 cents, or up 0.83%. Spot price of gold is $17.9250. It's up $8, or up 0.45%. Of course, the gold to silver ratio is in the 77 to 78 to 1 range. But that's as I'm filming the video, not as I'm editing, posting, or as you're watching. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So today, I can officially say it's finally time where we can talk about this. I've been talking about it for the entire month of November. I've been saying since, I believe, the first week of November, that I personally feel as though the last week of November leading into the first week of December, aka the week we're in right now, I think there is going to be massive amounts of volatility. Now, initially, my reason was because I thought that a lot of people would be taking profits and selling off a little bit after the entire Black Friday through Cyber Monday weekend blowout sale. And also, fear, uncertainty, and doubt now that we're getting into December, because there's a lot going on in December. We have the debt ceiling crisis, we have extending the government budget, we have a potential government shutdown. We have a lot going on right now. Not to mention, we also got some pretty bad news when it comes to jobs reports, when it comes to the inflation report for the month of October. Now that pretty much the entire month of November has gone by, guess what we're going to be receiving the first week of December? The November inflation report. So that's a couple of days away. And to be honest with you, I'm not very optimistic about it. I don't think it's going to be very good news. I don't know if it's going to be worse than the month of October, but I personally don't feel as though it's going to be a whole lot better. And the October inflation report was a catastrophe. And the jobs report was also a disaster. I'm not too optimistic for the next report. We should be getting that first week of December. That was my initial reason behind why I felt as though we were going to start to see a lot of volatility at the end of November into the beginning of December. However, there's more that we just learned about. For example, probably the biggest catalyst at the moment, something that had a massive impact on Friday when the news started really coming out, new variant. I think it's pronounced Omicron. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's the new sickness variant that a lot of people got scared about coming out of South Africa, and evidently it was like this terrible, horrible thing, far worse than the others, and the shots aren't even going to be taking care of it. It's going to be able to get past the shots. It's going to be worse. It's going to be horrible. This is what we were hearing Thursday into Friday, and then boom, Friday happened. Black Friday. The market was closed on Thursday. Black Friday, market was open for half a day. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and wow, we saw red. We saw everything fall down. We saw the NASDAQ, the S&P, the Dow Jones all down over 2%. At one point, I think 2 of the 3 were down around 3%. It was a big red day on Friday. And then over the weekend, come to find out, okay, maybe we were wrong. Maybe it's not so bad. It's actually probably not too much of a risk, not too much of a threat at all. A lot of mixed signals. And if you're somebody kind of like me, who prefers to stay objective and rational and logical and make decision with reason, not emotion, you're probably going to do just fine. Unfortunately, the market as a whole does not behave that way. The market is incredibly quick to react to literally any news in the world. I mean, we saw airline stocks plummet. A lot of them were down like 10+%. We saw cruise lines down again. People thought it was going to be a March of 2020 2.0 just from that little itty bit of news that we were starting to get Thursday and Friday about this new sickness, the Omicron variant, which, by the way, here's just a fun fact. I'm not saying it for any particular reason, but if you rearrange the letters in Omicron, it spells moronic. Just putting that out there. Anyway, there are a lot of catalysts weighing on the market right now, and I've been saying for the entire month of November that it's not a prediction. I personally don't believe in predictions like that. I've been saying for the whole month of November that I feel like there's going to be a lot of volatility, a lot of people selling off, a lot of people taking profits, a lot of corrections and pullbacks in the last week of November into the first week of December. That wasn't necessarily a prediction. Yeah, I said that, but I've been also saying for several years now to essentially ignore people who make predictions. For me, it was more of a math equation just because there doesn't seem to be any reason in the world at this specific point in time that should lead to a rally other than a potential end of the year rally. But I feel like this time around, a lot of people are probably going to be selling off. We're moving out of one tax year into the next tax year. I think a lot of people are going to be trying to take their last minute profits. So if you ask me, I think there are far more reasons for us to be seeing plenty of red than there are for us to be seeing plenty of green. That being said, I think a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, I think a lot of the big dogs, I don't think a lot of average Joes, I think a lot of the big dogs are going to be putting their dollars into silver and gold, mostly gold. And this is for a couple of different reasons. I don't really think the average Joe is going to be doing this. I don't think the average day trader or the average small-time investor, I don't think the average person, people like us that are just currently not involved in precious metals, they're involved in stocks, I don't think they're going to be taking profits and putting those profits into silver and gold. I could be wrong, but I think the big dogs are going to be doing it. And here's why. With the inflation report that we just got, not to mention the inflation report that we got before the last inflation report and the one before that, it doesn't really look too good. And typically, silver and gold, mainly gold, is used by some of these big dogs, these top income earners. A lot of them put their cash, their value into gold. Now, a lot of us down here at the bottom, a lot of us use silver. Some people say silver is poor man's gold. I would disagree. I would say that silver is silver and gold is gold. I think they're completely different metals for completely different reasons. I don't think that silver and gold are one and the same. I don't think that they're synonymous. Yeah, they're both precious metals, but they're completely different, very different characteristics, completely different melting points, completely different everything, completely different, very, 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 very far apart. I think people stack both for different reasons, or I think some people pick one over the other for different reasons. They're not the same metal in different colors. They're very different metals, so don't forget about that. But silver is the much more volatile metal between the two, while gold is typically much more stable. It has slower, steadier growth, while silver is up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, all over the place. Sometimes silver can really spike, and sometimes silver can fall down pretty significantly. And during times of economic hardships, or during times of economic uncertainty or instability, people are looking for a sense of stability during times of instability, which is why a lot of them focus on gold. We see this all the time. Now, granted, a lot of these big dogs are incredibly rich, but they're not rich because they're famous, so a lot of them are off the radar. So a lot of the time, we have no idea what they're doing or who they are or how much gold they're getting or how much gold they're selling or whatever the case may be. We just see the numbers. We see people gravitating towards gold. We don't know who they are necessarily, but there are some people that are pretty public about it. Point being is that I think a lot of people are probably going to be moving even more in the direction of gold, especially if this upcoming inflation report gives us more bad news. I think a lot of people are going to be focusing on gold. I think a lot of people are going to take it as a sign and essentially say to themselves, I got to do something about this. I got to do something to hedge against inflation. A lot of these people, yeah, they're involved in real estate, which is potentially the greatest preserver of wealth of all time. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that on a large scale, if they can do it at all. A lot of companies could be seen as a hedge against inflation because they do absolutely nothing but grow and grow and grow year after year after year. That could be a way of hedging against inflation as well, by investing in these companies or by running your own company or running your own small business that's growing year after year after year. Another way of hedging against inflation. But what's something that the average person can do? Because let's face it, not everybody can go and buy a whole bunch of real estate. Not everybody can go and put enough money into stocks. A lot of people invest, probably not enough to have a massive impact. A lot of people can start a business, but let's face it, not everybody's cut out for business. What's something that absolutely everyone can do? What's something that doesn't involve massive capital to buy massive properties? What's something that doesn't require you to do massive amounts of research to make sure you're buying into the correct companies or you have enough capital to invest in the correct companies? And not only are they the right companies, but 2-3 years from now, are they still the right companies? What's something that requires a whole lot less research? And also, what's something that requires a whole lot less time than running a business? Well, the answer to that question is there's a lot of things, but where I'm going with this is silver and gold. You see, silver and gold, it doesn't require the time, energy, effort, the blood, sweat, and tears, the money even, because silver and gold, at the end of the day, it is money. And funny enough, you can go anywhere on the planet and exchange it for currency, whatever currency it is that they go by. Everyone accepts silver and gold, no matter where you go. I shouldn't say anywhere, but pretty much anywhere on the planet. Silver and gold is respected, wanted, sought after, and desired. And it's something that I personally use to hedge against inflation. It's something that I personally use to store value and preserve wealth for the long term. And with us getting not too great of news most of this year so far, even more specifically the last couple of months, God only knows what type of news we're going to get in December regarding all the data from the month of November. We don't get that data. We don't get that information until usually the first couple of days or within the first week of December or the following month. That happens all the time. We got to wait until all the data's in, and then boom, we get it the first week of the next month. That's coming up. That's right around the corner. That's only a couple of days away. We're going to get the jobs report, and we're going to get the November 2021 inflation report. And something tells me this is going to be somewhat of a make or break type of deal. And if we get bad news again, I think a lot of people are going to be saying, okay, screw it, and putting their dollars into gold. Could happen. Regardless of whether or not that happens, I believe there's going to be massive amounts of volatility the whole rest of the week. We already saw it start early on Friday because some of that new news regarding the Omicron variant, or however it's pronounced. And then yesterday was Cyber Monday. I think a lot of people were still trying to rake in those profits. And guess what? Today, we're in the red. I personally believe this is going to be a red week. I've been wrong in the past. I might be wrong on this right here. I might be incorrect. And if I'm incorrect, I'm incorrect. Like I said, I've been wrong before. I just personally see far more catalysts weighing on the market that are far more likely to cause pain than to cause a rally. So moving away from all of that, I also wanted to talk about some really important updates for the month of December while it's still November. Number one, if you are in the Precious Metals VIP Club, on December 1st, you are going to receive 31 brand new videos. I kid you not. I've been working on this project since, I believe, August 3rd. This has been 4 months in the making. 31 bonus videos in the VIP Club being dropped on December 1st. So if you want 31 brand new videos, come and join the Precious Metals VIP Club. And make sure to do it before December 1st, aka today. That way you get involved and entered into the Christmas giveaway. I'll be picking 3 random winners. I have no idea who they're going to be, completely random. 3 people this time. Usually I pick 1 winner every single month. This month I'm picking 3. So you have a chance of winning a prize, and you get 31 brand new videos on the first day of December. In addition to the VIP Club, I also wanted to mention that on December 1st, once again, I will be re-releasing the DYDSS Christmas line. It involves t-shirts, hoodies, v-necks, crew necks, and long sleeve tees. They're helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So it's for a good cause. And I drop them on December 1st, and then I remove them from the store on Christmas. So they're only available 25 days out of the year, every single year. I've been doing this since, I think, 2016, maybe 2017. I've been doing this for years, and it goes very well. So if you're interested in that, look forward to it tomorrow morning. Last thing I wanted to mention was that it's also the last day to go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull. The link will be in the description. And if you refer 3 friends before the end of the month, they're going to give you a free share of Apple. All you have to do is tell 3 friends, and they're going to give you a free share of Apple worth over $150 right now. And yeah, they're going to be having, or at least most likely going to be having, a December promo as well. But don't wait. Get the November promo while you still can, and then get the December promo too. It might be another share of Apple, and then you can get 2. That's $300. And if you want, you can just sell that and get about 10 troy ounces of silver if you want. Work smarter, not harder, people. Everything's linked in the description. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to all of these different catalysts, I don't mean to be a fear monger or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to push people to think logically, rationally, and objectively. I'm trying to make sure people understand what's going on so they can come to conclusions on their own. I'm not trying to scare anyone into anything. That's the last thing I would ever want to do. If anything, I want to scare people into thinking logically. How about that? It's important to think about things from a rational, objective point of view. Taking a step back while everybody's being chaotic, taking a step back, evaluating what's going on, weighing out the pros and the cons, looking at the good, looking at the bad, trying to decipher what the next big move is going to be. And if you're paying attention to all of the markets, I've been saying for this for a couple of years as well, if you're paying attention to all of the markets, including the markets you're not involved in, you don't need to be involved in all of the different markets. But in my opinion, you should be paying attention to all of the different markets. Me, for example, I pay attention to the real estate market. I don't have 1 inch of real estate. I have no real estate. I do not own land. I do not own a house. I do not own property. I don't own anything like that. I have no real estate. I hope to one day be able to change that, but at the moment, I do not own real estate. Pay attention to the real estate market, though. I pay attention to the stock market. I obviously pay attention to the precious metals market. You could pay attention to this market. You could pay attention to that market. You could pay attention to the bond market, the digital currency market. You don't have to be involved in these things, but you should be paying attention. That's just my opinion. But head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Do you think that we're going to see quite a bit of volatility this week? Do you think that we're going to start to see some sell-offs, especially when it comes to the stock market? And do you think that some of the big dogs are going to be taking their profits and moving that value potentially into precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial-free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have the Kraken Stacking design. We got the Lone Wolf design. We got the Consistency is Key design. We got the Mama Didn't Raise No Karen design. And a bunch of other designs as well. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Make sure to also go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull. The link will be in the description. Refer 3 friends before the end of the month. They're going to give you a free share of Apple worth over $150 right now. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? Do you believe that there are far more catalysts at the moment that are far more likely to lead to a sell-off, a correction, than to lead to a rally? Do you believe that we're going to see far more red than green, particularly this week, potentially the entire month of December, but I'm focusing on right here, right now, because that's what I believe. I think we're going to see a lot more red than green. When it comes to the silver and gold, I personally don't know if we're going to see them move very much at all just yet. I think it's going to take at least a couple of weeks for people to be selling off their positions in the stock market and potentially moving them into silver and gold. Who knows? But head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.